We got Parker Baldwin on the line right now, safety for San Diego State, the Aztec football team, getting ready to watch you over at FanFest, Parker, and I'm excited to do it. I thought you had a tremendous season last year. Really excited for this defense and this Rocky Long, aggressive 3-3-5 style that we've all grown accustomed to seeing here in San Diego. How's camp been going so far?
It's been good. It's been really good. We've just been getting after it every single day. Pads have been popping. We've been having fun out there and just trying to get each other better every single day. So it's been fun thus far, and we haven't had any problems, no injuries. We've been staying healthy, and it's been great thus far.
Did you knock on wood when you said that? Because I did. Parker, 2017 honorable mention for All Mountain West. I'm curious about awards like this. I played some college sports, but not at that high of a level. I'm wondering, is that something since you were just honorable mention, obviously you would like to take the next step, make that team. Is that something you can focus on, or is it just like, I need to go out there and do my job, and if I do it well enough, these good things will happen?
Yeah, it's something that you'd like to have, of course, the postseason accolades. But at the end of the day, it's about W's and L's, and it's about doing well for my team and doing what I can for my team, And at the end of the day, if that's being an All Mountain West selection or not, it doesn't really matter that much to me. But of course, it's what I want to be, And I think if I play enough, and I think if I play to my ability, I think it's certainly something that will happen. So I don't think it's something I focus on, or any of the guys on our team really focus on. It's just what happens when you win a lot of games. We get a lot of guys in the All Mountain West selection. So our goal is to win games first, and then if those things happen, they happen.
Parker, I think about what you're experiencing right now, and it's kind of funny. You look to your left and your right in that defensive backfield, and all of a sudden you're the old man on the field. You're a senior this season. Cam Kelly, Trey Lomax no longer back there with you. How does that feel? How does that transition? You're the guy. You're the leader as far as experience and age in that defensive secondary.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's been a slow transition because luckily I've had a lot of playing experience, and it's been a slow transition. But I look to the left and right, and I trust the guys I'm out there with me, and they're really smart players as well, and I trust them as much as I trust the guys that I had in the past, And being the old guy comes with a little bit more responsibility, a little bit more leadership role, especially in my room. I'm being the only senior defensive back. It comes with a little bit more leadership, but it's something that I've been prepared for and something that I'm ready for, and it's been fun so far. It's been fun. It's been fun to kind of be a little bit more vocal with my guys and let them know how I actually feel during film sessions and stuff like that. I feel like I'm in a little bit more control of what goes on, and I appreciate Coach, allowing me to be vocal with the guys and do things of that nature as well.
Parker Baldwin joining us, Aztec safety. Alongside you, your safety partner, I should say, in the secondary is Tariq Thompson. And when he walked in the doors, pretty much from the jump, as a true freshman, you could see it was really clicking. This is a rare occasion where you see a guy thrown into the fire out of the frying pan where it just works. Talk about that. How did that process take place? And as an observer, both a teammate and an observer of some of what he was doing, classify this for me. It looks like a duck to water at the college level.
Yeah, Tariq. I can't say enough good things about Tariq. He's an amazing ball player, and especially with Coach Long. He doesn't like playing true freshmen that often, especially on his defense. He came in last year, and I remember we were having some issues at that field warrior spot, and we couldn't figure out who the guy was going to be. And Tariq came in; he was the third or fourth string, and he just, he kept doing well and making plays, getting interceptions during practice, and all of a sudden, we kept thinking, man, who's this guy? Who's this number 14 kid? We didn't even know who he was. He's such a quiet guy.
Right, yeah.
Sitting in the room. I didn't even know who he was. And he keeps making plays, climbed his way up to the second string. All of a sudden, in a scrimmage, he's starting. He's getting some playing time. And then before you know it, first game he was starting, and he made so many great plays for our football team last year, so many interceptions. He's just a very smart, savvy football player. And very athletic on top of that too. I see him being being a great player for us in the future, and potentially being a great NFL player too.
Parker, how often are you confused with Parker Houston? I mean, you guys are about the same height. Obviously, he's a little heavier than you are. Like, do you get his mail every now and then? Or do you even know what mail is? It's where he sends a letter in the mail and it comes to you, you know, and you can read it.
Oh shoot, Parker Houston. We have a little bit of a rivalry out there on the
Battle of Parkers.
Yeah,
we have a little battle out there, you know. It's funny. It's funny having another Parker on the team, that's for sure. Especially I was the first one here, you know. So he came in I think my sophomore year. So now in the locker room, people holler at Parker, you know, and I'm looking around and they ain't necessarily talking to me. So it's funny. It's funny.
Yeah, and tight ends and safeties, you guys go at it in those one-on-one drills, coverage drills. I mean, look, you know, speaking of which, you got a lot of work ahead of you. I realize you're in training camp and a scrimmage coming up this Saturday. Thank you for jumping on with us for just a couple minutes. Really nice catching up with you, Parker.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
There he goes, Parker Baldwin, safety, starting safety, senior in the defensive backfield for these Aztecs, and you're going to get to see him over at Sdsu Stadium. That's going to be this week and this Saturday. Gates open 4:30 Gate E, and you get in there. Tons of great things to purchase, swag for the season.